Hey guys, this is Crash Legend 25 with my friend here, Khalil Marshall 95, and today we're going to be talking a little more about Sonic Lost World, which is the Wii U and 3DS exclusive. That's right, it's exclusively for Nintendo systems. And what I've recently figured out is, according to I think Takashi Lizuka of previous Sonic fame with all the other games, he's saying that the gameplay mechanics will be slightly changed for this one, as you'll be able to fully manipulate Sonic's controls as opposed to previous games where the speed just came to you instantly. What do you think about that, Khalil?
Well, I think it could go either way. It could be a pleasant change, or it could be an unpleasant change, depending on your taste.
Oh yeah,
Like if you're used to the game playing itself for you, aka Modern Sonic,
yeah.
it's not gonna be a pleasant change for you. But if you like different things in a challenge,
hmm
then possibly, yeah, it could be a pleasant change. It all depends on how it's executed.
The thing is, according to how they're planning to execute it, they're saying the triggers will actually have something to do with how Sonic controls. Like, for example, to gain full speed of Sonic, I think it was the right trigger triggers the spin dash move, and when you do the spin dash and let go of it, it acts like a boost move, and it doesn't lose momentum unless you let go of it. And also, it drains from your ring energy, much like the boosts in the past and stuff from the previous games. So the spin dash actually acts as a boost, but functions like a proper spin dash. That's
Yay!
actually a yeah, that's actually a good concept, and it seems similar to how they had it in Sonic Extreme, with the spin dash actually being the fastest move in the game.
So you'll have to actually crouch and then move, or it
Yeah,
would be
you have
like
to
3D Blast.
you have to crouch and spin dash and then let go. And once you let go, you can keep it speeding as if you were boosting until the ring energy goes down.
Eh, yeah, because they've really been skimping on the spin dash lately.
How many years has it been? Like 5 years since he's even performed a spin dash.
I'd say about 5 or 6. It'll probably
Five
be
or
six
six.
sometime this year. Whenever Unleashed came out.
Oh yeah, but like the speed and stuff like that. That's another thing. As I was saying, with the speed in the game, I heard that the left trigger actually controls like his running speed and stuff like that. It's kind of similar to like having full control of Sonic. Kind of similar as you would like control, I don't know, brakes on a car, except with Sonic. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. Like you can actually control his speed with the left trigger, stuff like that, which is only half of its speed in the game. Because according to Takashi Lizuka, if you move him in any direction and just hold it, he just walks. So the thing is, it'll cause you to think like, how can I make this character go faster than this? He's just walking. But you notice when you hold the trigger, the character runs a little faster. The more pressure applied to the trigger, the faster the character runs.
Somebody's gonna be buying a new set of triggers.
Yep. Because a lot of people are gonna abandon that concept and actually hold down on that trigger. I think it's actually a good idea to control Sonic speed that way, but I just wonder how it would actually affect the game. So many people are just used to holding a button in certain direction, and now they're actually taking a page out of Mario's book and causing you to hold a button down to gain full momentum, which is a first for the Sonic series.
Are you referring to
When
Super
you really
Mario
think about it.
64 3DS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know how Mario 64 DS requires you to hold a button down and stuff?
Yeah, I had to hold
I
the
think that
white
was to
button down
fix.
a lot.
Yeah, that was to apparently fix the problems that Mario 64 had with breaking backwards. But yeah, not to get off topic. According to the controls of the game, it'll be very similar like that. We also seen him do a stomp move, like a kick move, similar to I think Sonic Advance 2. Like you can actually skip off the enemy's heads, so it looks like tricks will be back and stuff like that. We saw a more faster, homing attack move in the trailer. stuff. I'm still wondering about that. It actually looks pretty amazing. You could run on the walls and stuff. Well, that's very common to Sonic running on walls, but it's kind of different these times around. Like he doesn't just run on the wall. It's like he holds his hand in place while he runs on the wall. So it's kind of like a different wall run. Not only that, but he can actually run up walls as well. And it's not gravity based, it's momentum based. He runs so fast he can run up the walls. Like actually run up the walls, and he can pull himself up on ledges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty amazing. Uh what do you think would be like the best aspect of the game that you've seen so far, like the best gameplay perspective or whatever?
No, I think it's the emphasis on platforming. Like it actually feels like I'm playing a platformer from what I've
Well, yeah, I get
seen.
what you mean.
It's
Because according,
it's
yeah,
not it's not speed it's not as speed enthusiastic, which is actually a good direction considering his name is Sonic. But
hmm
it's always been a platformer, and this one is more like a platformer, but it's trying to balance out the two now.
yeah, because according to them, they've said that some of the areas will be speedy, some areas require you to not slow down, some areas will require you to not really boost at all because it'll be more platform heavy. They really want to balance out every single point of the game and add variety to it as you play. That's always a good thing because that's how like the old Sonic games used to be too. But
Yeah,
not only that,
yeah.
I noticed like so many similarities between this game and Sonic Extreme, as well as a few similarities to Super Mario Galaxy, although in Galaxy's perspective it can be kind of coincidental considering that the previous idea that they had was kind of similar anyway, but it was just never realized.
And Nintendo's probably looked at it and maybe they borrowed a few elements.
It'll never be known though how they really got the idea, but the thing about platforming, bits suspended in midair, platforms floating in midair is kind of similar. That's what a lot of people are actually saying. The thing is, when you look at Sonic Extreme, it's kind of the same way. Like you see the land underneath, but the main thing that you're playing as is the land with the gravity. Therefore, half of the time you can't really fall off unless you stop at the very bottom because it isn't in space or anything. And yeah, while the level actually has its gravity, according to Lizica, you actually can fall off. So you have to be careful.
So it sounds like there's gonna be some trial and error going on.
Maybe. But then again, they said there are actually some gravity areas and stuff as well that'll keep Sonic on track with the stages and shit. Not only that, but there's another thing that I saw that was very similar to Sonic Extreme in the game. Apparently, there's six enemies referred to as the Deadly Six, like sort of like six aliens. This is strange because if you pay attention to one of Sonic Extreme's stories, it reveals that Dr. Eggman accidentally released six monsters or aliens or whatever from the Chaos Emerald. But in this game, there won't be any Chaos Emerald release or anything, but it still has the six monsters, as well as the formula of Sonic Extreme. That kind of makes you wonder, like, this game could be a bigger reference to Sonic Extreme than we think. They even have the same mushrooms from Jade Gully Zone in Wind Hill Zone. And sometimes I just think, like, that could be less or more than a coincidence.
Yeah, what's strange is that there's the if there's seven Chaos Emeralds now,
Yeah.
So maybe they're hiding something from us. Maybe there's one other monster that we don't know about.
Could be.
Like it's just all speculation. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
there's similarities. Like we know for sure that there's a connection between Sonic Extreme and Lost World
Yeah.
with the Sinister Six,
Yeah.
and pun was intended.
There's so many similarities with that, seriously. Six seems to be the big number, as it seems like there's six areas. There are six enemies. I don't know, maybe some satanics going on here.
And
Not really sure, but
maybe there's
a lot of six.
There's 666 emblems in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised. This would be the next Mario 3. But yeah, this game is seeming to be like really good so far. Just the graphics, they're not anything too short of greatness, like how Sonic games have been looking before. It's using the same engine, using the same model for Sonic, although he has new animations and stuff like that. You know, it's tweaked up a bit and all that. But do you think that this game could actually potentially save the Wii U? Like, do you think that people will actually buy the Wii U just to play this Sonic game?
It very well could. Especially if there's gonna be some more games coming out at the same time.
Well, yeah, it all depends on if more good games come out for the Wii U, because this is actually a bold move by Nintendo to actually get partnership with Sega, because they don't really have anything to sell off right now. People are kind of getting tired of the whole Mario thing, and I knew this day would come. I knew this day would actually come where people actually would start getting pretty tired of Mario and want something else and say, well, Mario's not enough to save the system. Um, so maybe Sonic can perhaps, step foot in, or Sega or some third party developer can actually step in and add more games to the system, perhaps a new Metroid or something.
Not other M.
For the system. Not other M, I'm saying a new Metroid. But not like other M, obviously.
Please God, no.
But yeah, hopefully these Sonic titles that they're planning, because there's supposed to be 3 of them, will actually bring Nintendo back up and keep them on track. And this game is looking really good, so I might actually get a Wii U myself to test it out, because that's looking like a pretty good game. And I also heard that the Wisps are coming back. Like, there's actually various tubes that you can find in the stage, and the Wisps will actually be back and be a core gameplay mechanic in the game. So
there's gonna be a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot is going on in this game, and there's still yet more to be figured out. Like, will the gameplay be finalized and stuff like that, and what will be left, what will be dropped, what is actually the story? Because according to what they said, the story is something like Sonic follows Eggman to planet Hex or whatever, where the Deadly Six are actually taking over.
Sinister Six.
Or Sinister Six, whatever way you want to say. Are actually taking over, and it's up to Sonic to save the day. Sonic will, as so far, is the only playable character, with all the other characters being background characters and stuff like that, and helping with the story and all that.
At least for now.
At least for now. Maybe it may be changed in the future. We have no idea, but I just say you stick around and look the best way you can.
And don't call it before it comes out.
Well, yeah, don't shoot the game and like, oh, it's a Mario Galaxy ripoff, or oh my God, they're trying to recreate a canceled game, they're running out of creativity, or all that bullshit. Just wait for it to come out, and if you're actually interested, try it and see if it's actually good before you judge it, because it might actually be good.
Buy it because the green chick said so.
Oh yeah, by the way, this may be something small, but the green chick in less than a week has already gotten so much Rule 34 porn and everything else like that.
Less than
Oh my
24
god,
hours of
this
the
this has to
debut.
be the track record of the fastest Rule 34 drawn Sonic picture in history. The moment they
Probably of
saw the
any game.
trailer, the moment they saw the trailer, pictures of her were up. I can't even believe they would go as far as to draw her on Route 34. Don't even
I,
know her name
I,
yet.
I think they did it just for the fun of it.
Yeah, it had to be for the fun of it. Well, maybe Sega will think twice about drawing characters that look like that. Because the fans are waiting to see another cute character, even if it is a alien or whatever. I mean, you have to think they're already furry creatures, and the people already drew that. What make them think they're not gonna actually draw the aliens? you know.
Yeah,
But
I
hey,
doubt Sega cares that much about it.
me as well. They're making money off of it anyway. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty all the info that we have so far and stuff, and that's pretty much what we wanted to talk about in terms of the game. You know, the core mechanics of the game, and the direction that the story was heading in, how it would affect the system, and everything else like that. So, there's been Crash Legend 25 with um, Khalil
97.
Marshall 95 as
Yeah.
well, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya. Make sure to check out for information post E3.
Well, yeah, that too.